Hello and welcome, people of Earth. I am Zoltar of Zanduin, and today I wanted to play some Morrowind. It's been a good long while since I've been into this game. I did already start a playthrough here that I'm just gonna pick up from a save because the opening bit, the tutorial area, is kind of long and drags on, especially if you've seen it before, but I'll basically kind of explain where I'm at in the story and in the game. But yeah, been a good long while. I've had some issues where I haven't really been able to get on stream for a good long while, and that sucked, and I really wanted to get back into this, so this'll hopefully we'll actually just do a series of this, particularly if you guys are into it. I'll just play through probably this whole game on stream. I've played most of the main quest before, and I've beat the DLC before, but I've actually never completed a playthrough of this game in its entirety. We'll see whether that happens here. So, I've got my character here. Let's see if I can remember how any of this works. Okay, I remember some of the controls. So, we're here in Balmora, right outside the Fighters Guild. This is my dude. I literally don't remember his name. Oh, Vergus. I have a Breton, which I believe this is a custom class adventurer. And I went and basically just made a magic build with a couple of weird alterations. So he's got the short blade skill there, so that's good. Gotta have some kind of combat skill other than magic. And then I think I gave him unarmored. So the thing about the pre-can classes is there's a couple of issues I have. One thing is that a lot of classes give you multiple armor skills, and that just drives me up the wall, because why would you have a skill for medium armor and heavy armor? You're probably going to pick one and go with it for the whole game, so you're using up a slot in your skills. So I didn't do that. I just have unarmored, so I don't have the option to really wear armor in this playthrough, which is fine, because I got all this magic. Got wizard crap. Should be fun. I took enchant as a minor skill, and I don't know how to use enchant. I've never figured that out in my time in this game, so we'll see what we get. Oh, and I went with acrobatics, and we'll start to see why that is later on as it levels up, but I think acrobatics is a really good minor skill to have in this game. It leads to some very funky strats in the late game. And I took speechcraft, which I don't remember making the decision to do that, but I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. So we mainly have an intelligence and willpower build here. And I got decent speed as well, because I just can't stand how long it takes to get around in the world. So what I've got here, got a whole bunch of magic items already. I found a glass dagger. I don't remember where I found a glass dagger, but let me show you where I'm at. So, from Seyda-Neen, you start the game here in Seyda-Neen. I actually walked up the coast to Hlaod, and I believe... No, there's no Silt Strider in Hlaod. So I actually walked up here to Balmora, but just walked up the Odai from there, in order to get to Balmora and talk to Cassius, I think his name is. He's that dude you have to go talk to at the beginning of the game. If you've seen memes about this game, you know him as the shirtless skooma addict, which I think the skooma thing is probably part of his persona that he outwardly presents to the people of Balmora, because he's a secret agent. He doesn't want people knowing that he works for the Emperor, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's actually like smoking skooma in his spare time whenever I'm out doing quests for him. So anyway, he sent me off to, I hiked my way up here. He was like, oh, you suck. Go do some quests until you level up, then come back and I'll give you something to do. So I went and did some quests, joined some guilds. I think I only joined the Mages Guild. I think we can actually learn that from here somewhere. I don't know where it says that. I think it will somewhere. Anyway, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm just in the Mages Guild. But, so I went over here for a quest, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to walk back to Balmora. I already walked over here. I'm just going to go exploring. So I explored some. I found my way to Saran. And took the Silt Strider on back over here. Oh, that's Ebonheart. Where's Vivek? I feel like Vivek's like there-ish. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to get sent to Vivek pretty soon here. I wonder what the criteria is for towns popping up on my map, because I have Gnar Mok here, but I've never been to Gnar Mok. I have been to Aldrune. I went to the Mages Guild very briefly to do something. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even tell the story of my greatest exploit in this playthrough. I found a cave right down here. There's an abandoned ebony mine. You follow the Odai down here, you cross a bridge, there's an abandoned ebony mine with a single flame atronach that you can, if you keep your distance from it, you can kind of stop it from, like, drawing its aggro, and you can just loot all the ebony. And it's too heavy to carry all of it, so I looted a little bit at a time. I learned the feather spell to carry more back to Balmora, and so that's why I'm sitting here with a good friggin' almost 6,000 gold in my pocket, is just from farming that ebony right there, which I think it doesn't respawn. I think there's a finite supply of it in the world, but yeah, if you're ever in this game, you want to get a whole lot of money very quickly early on, just avoid that flame atronach and carry back as much ebony as you can, and you just get infinite cash. So if that's not indication enough for you, I fully intend to break this game in just about every way that happens to occur to me, especially if it's funny. So I'm probably going to be going for a Helsith's Ring playthrough. We're going to get the magic ring later on in the Tribunal DLC that just lets you freaking be immune to magic. That's going to be fun. But that's a late game item. We're going to be mere mortals here for a little while. Why am I not using the glass dagger? We're going to use that. Alright, so anyway, I was sent, oh yeah, once I got back from the frickin' whole thing I went on, I'd leveled up, so I went to Caius, what's his face? Shirtless dude, and he told me to go get a quest from the Fighters Guild, so that I could get information from this guy. So I went and did his quest. I got his freaking... got the cube he wanted. And now he's going to tell us about some crap. So, have you done that little favor, I asked. Yes. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Let me just take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house, which is what... and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkenthand. Oh, that's interesting, because there were some locked doors down there, if I remember. I don't remember where the locked doors were, but apparently there's some stuff I couldn't get to. Yeah, that whole dungeon was interesting, because it wasn't super complicated, but there There was quite a bit more there than there needed to be. The thing I went there for was in like the first area. So yeah. I don't know what that number is. If that's that can't be my frame rate, because I'm pretty sure I have my frame rate set to max out at 60. I don't know why there's a little number there in the corner, and I can't really do anything about that. That's gonna annoy me if I notice it, so we'll just hope I don't notice it again. Where was I? Oh, maybe I'll have a key. Okay, cool. Alright. Dwemer puzzle box. Inscriptions on the box are the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. Okay, yeah, he said that already. So now we want to ask about the 6th house. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some 6th house references he should read. So the idea here, which minor spoilers, the idea here is that Caius already basically knows all of this. He's sending us on these quests so we, the player, can read about the 6th house and House Dagoth and the Nerevarine. But we don't find out about that until a little later, and I won't spoil why he's telling us all this. I'm just saying, like, it's for us. It's not for him. He already basically knows. So, oh my gosh, what do I even click on next? I clicked on 6th house. This is 6th house, so House Dagoth, I guess. House Dagoth was the 6th of the 7 Dunmer great houses. Nothing remains of the 6th house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogorun. I can't click on Kogorun, so I guess we're not going to learn anything more about that. The Nerevarine. Something I need to know about. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra Mozgab would be a better person to talk about the native faiths and superstitions. So that's an orc. I suspect, but cannot confirm yet, that I know which orc he's referring to. Also noticing that he says a reborn Nerevar is who, though I'm supposed to know who Nerevar is, but I don't think I know that yet. But I can't ask for more detail on this. So we're just going to move on for the time being. Dagoth Ur. Dagoth Ur was the leader of the extinct 6th house, House Dagoth. The traitor house destroyed in the War of the First Council. Dagoth Ur was the evil, immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The Temple blames Dagoth Ur and his hosts for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. That's a little hefty. Dagoth Ur dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin and legions of monsters. And yeah, no, he's not wrong. The dude is literally alive right now, just chilling down there. But we learn about that later. Let's see. This is another interesting thing. I'm already kind of getting a sense of. This is one of the cool things about Morrowind. The lore is so convoluted and so detailed, and there's so much to it. I don't remember like half of this. I know who the Tribunal are. I know who the 6th house is. I know that neither of them particularly like the Empire, but like the detail and nuance of like the politics and stuff, like the Tribunal doesn't like the Nerevarine, and they like deny the Nerevarine prophecy, and it's like, why? He's like the prophesied like Messiah who's gonna come and kill Dagoth Ur, and the Tribunal doesn't like Dagoth Ur. Yeah, I don't understand. There's so much like detail and like politics to it, but yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Maybe I'll even understand it by the time we're done. Disappearance of the dwarves. We can ask him about that. Disappearance of the dwarves. Oh yeah. Real quick, I happened to be in Vivek. Vivek? Yeah, I teleported to the Vivek Mages Guild a little while ago while I was wandering around the world. I didn't like explore Vivek because obviously it's not even on my map, but I was in the Mages Guild for like 5 minutes. And I went to the guild master and I was like, "Hey, you have any guild quests for me? Can I do some quests?" And he was like, I don't have anything for you to do right now. And I was like, "Okay, but surely there's something you need, right?" And he was like, you're too low level. I don't know, freaking, you know the Dwemer, the dwarves? I was like, "Yes, I've heard of them." And he was like, "Yeah, go find out what happened to them." And I was like, what? You mean one of like the great mysteries of our age? You want me to just solve that as like a low level quest? And he was like, yeah, just go figure out what happened to the dwarves. Don't come back until you do. I was like, oh, okay. So now I need to figure out what happened to the dwarves because that one guild master wants me to. And I mean, I don't need to. I could just never go back there. I could ignore him. I could go back there and just not talk to him. I don't care. But I do have a quest in my journal that says, find out what happened to the dwarfs. So maybe we even will. I actually don't remember if you can learn that in this game or if it's explained later. Predates Imperial written records. Dunmer oral accounts record the Dwemer were utterly destroyed by the gods for profane practices and impiety. Dwarven ruins are scattered across Tamriel, and weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found. But the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of the dwarves remains one of Tamriel's greatest mysteries. Yeah, this thing, one of Tamriel's greatest histories. He's just like, yeah, you, newbie, go figure that out. Anyway, yeah, that's just how it be. Dwemer, connotating variously, deep delving, profound, and close counseled. Imperial usage is dwarven, derived in fable from the affectionate regard of the giant races for their little Dwemer friends. There are several Dwemer sites on Vardenfell, and many have found Dwemer artifacts. Wait, is it saying that the giants used to refer to them as dwarves? By that standard, everyone is dwarves. That's funny. I love that. Dwemer sites. Can you tell me where some more are? The two largest are Muzuleft and Nikuleftingf. Muzuleft is in the Sheogorath region, is cursed and dangerous, and access is forbidden. Nishklik is occupied by an expedition of the Imperial Archaeological Commission and is not open to visitors. Well, that just means I want to go to both of them. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable telling you. Okay. Good. Just gonna... Did that work? Is that... Yep, okay, that's the quick save button. This is why Speechcraft comes in handy. There we go. My friend Caduceus is the head of the expedition, and he is accompanied by his charming daughter, Pania Caduceus. The Dwemer language has never been translated, and they are searching for a book that may be a Dwemer translation key. Here, let me give you a letter of introduction. They might be willing to hire you. Ah, neato. See what a little Speechcraft can do. The Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known, and short inscriptions can be deciphered. Well, that doesn't... Okay. Usually from context clues. Fortunately, many Dwemer documents were written in Eldmeri, which is very close to modern Elven languages. How convenient. So, that's neat. Nerevarine, I already asked about that. Did I ask about Morrowind history? Oh, philosophy. Here we go. Is the individual shaped and controlled by history, or can an exceptional individual shape history? Are individuals carried in the stream, or do they dam and divert the flow? I say Tiber Septim changed the world. Caius says that Tiber Septim was a product of his time, and if he hadn't lived, some other person would have served his function. What about you? Are you going to change the world, or just be carried by the flow? See, that's not the deepest thing ever. That's not, like, super profound, like, deep thought here, but I appreciate that a game is willing to ask questions like that in the first place. It's not a super, like... It's not on, like, the level of, It's not on the level of Plato or Aristotle or anything, but, like, this story's gonna have themes and ideas and stuff, and I appreciate that. It's cool. It's gonna be good. But yeah, that's the whole thing, is like, there's a prophecy. I am related to that prophecy. And I have to make choices as to how that prophecy is going to carry out. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, we'll get into more of the themes of this game as I actually get into the story. Because right now I'm sitting here talking to one dude. I think... Oh, 6th House references. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the 6th House and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, The Real Nerevar, Try the Bookseller, or in the Commercial District. Okay. Very cool. I think we've pretty much exhausted his dialogue as far as we're concerned. We can ask about current events. The Great Houses hate each other. Temple's trying to kill off a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. Ashlander nomads raid each other, attack traders and pilgrims. A secret cult is killing off imperial citizens. The real problem, though, is the blight, monsters, and diseases. The natives say it comes from Red Mountain. It's been a local problem for years, but lately it's gotten badly out of control. Alright, so that is a problem. That's a big thing. The blight is a big thing. So yeah. Silver staff. Wooden staff. I can't take those. That would be bad. They would all kill me. But anyway, I just saw a thing. I was like, ooh, shiny. But yeah, so... the infamous movement mechanics of Morrowind. I'm using stamina right now in order to sprint at this barely, just negligible pace. This is walking. It's worse. So that is annoying. I can jump. And as you can see, jumping is slightly faster. That fact is going to become more significant the more my my acrobatics skill levels up.
Yes, Outlander?
A silver longsword. Beautiful. Lovely, even. So, your name is Vergus? Yes, actually. And you're new here in Balmora? Well, my name is something, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. Oh my, we have some lore here. I'll ask about a little bit of Morrowind lore. Ooh. Well, Morrowind lore first, then. In the First Age, the prophet Veloth led the ancestors of the Dunmer from Somerset Isles to the region of Morrowind. Man, that's some deep lore right there. Alright. Vasir Didanat Mine. The Ebony Mine? It was abandoned long ago and its location has been lost. Allegedly, one of the miners summoned a Daedra, but perhaps you should speak with so-and-so. Oh. Perhaps there's a quest related to that mine I just grabbed everything from. I wonder if I care enough, or if I'll just take my cash and go. I haven't really decided for sure on whether I'm going to, like, roleplay this character, this fellow here, this jovial lad, Vergus. I don't know what kind of guy he is. He's kind of a rather silly guy, but he's also bright enough to just break every magic system put in front of him. Or in this case, well, no, I would characterize that as breaking a magic system, given that I learned a feather spell and carried like twice the ebony I should have been able to. Not that much, but anyway. Sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent here. Let's see, what was I here to ask you about? Not the Odai. Alright, she's just gonna tell me stuff. You never know when somebody's gonna say something important here, so I tend to like to ask questions a lot. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all of the information too, though, so that's a thing. Let's see, we're gonna go actually buy the books we came here for. Assuming, well, oh, that's Baron-Saya. Do we have any books about... Wait a minute. Am I dumb? Am I literally dumb? Pawnbroker. I thought I was at the bookshop. The bookshop's over here. This is the armor. Also not a bookshop, if you were wondering. Bookseller. Bookseller? I need your finest books.
Precious, so make it quick.
Your time is precious. You're sitting here, you're standing here, just keeping your little shop at like 3 in the morning. I don't know, man. ABCs for barbarians. Brief history of the Empire. There's so much freaking lore. Like, all of these things, there's just packed with lore. I do not have the time or energy to consume most of it. Chronicles of Nushuleft. Isn't that one of the dwarven ruins we just learned about? Ooh, that's tempting, but it's expensive. Great Houses of Morrowind. Guide to Aldrune, Balmora, Sadrith Mora, Vivek, Vardenfell. Maybe I should get those. I have a feeling they'll have, like, useful crap in them. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Hopefully not on the stream. I think I have the volume normalized, but that's really loud in my headphones. Anyway. Mysticism. Wonder if that'll boost my mysticism skill. Is that even one of my skills? I don't think it's one of my primary skills. I don't remember, though. No. Origin of Mage's Guild. Oh, no. I don't want to buy the Brothers of Darkness. Thank you, though. Thanks for asking. The old ways. Oh, that's interesting. The old ways. Sounds kind of ominous. I don't know. The ruins of Kemelze. Vampires. I like vampires. Alright, we're buying the vampire book. I'm going to learn about vampires. Vivek and Mephala. Oh, that sounds interesting. Paper. Okay, she doesn't appear to have any of the books I was told to come here and buy. Am I dumb? Did I just miss them? I'm going to buy this one because it seems like it could be important, especially since we were told, hey, you can go there and get a job with the peoples. This is intriguing to me, but I think I've spent enough. Yeah, I've spent almost 400 gold. That's ridiculous. Let's see if she'll buy anything from me. Will you buy this emerald? I don't buy that item. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. No biggie. No biggie. I didn't want to sell you that item. I doubt she buys swords. And I don't seem to have any books. I guess I sold all of my books that I was carrying. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get this negotiated down like 3 gold. She took it. Excellent. It's amazing how finicky they are about that kind of thing sometimes. Oh, wait. The true nature of orcs. It's just racist anti-orc propaganda. Oh. Which I could be wrong. Maybe this is written by a Dunmer. Generally, I don't think Dunmer are particularly super racist against orcs. That's actually mainly the Empire. The Dunmer are very racist against Argonians and freaking Khajiit. Yeah, Khajiit. Yes. Hi. So we're gonna go over here. What you doing? He's just chilling. Wait a minute. All this gold I have, I can go talk to the trainers with the blades. If I can find where they live. I was told. I've been there to their homes, and then I forgot. Nine Toes. Hey, Nine Toes, I can actually afford to, like, pay for your training now. How cool is that? Let's see, we're definitely getting some athletics training.
What does it ask?
Oh, wait. It's acrobatics is the skill I actually have. Athletics, not so much. I kind of want to get an illusion. Yeah, we'll train once in illusion. I don't want to do that too much because it's expensive, because I actually have a decent illusion skill. We're going to go talk to the other guys and get some other training. Ooh. Oh, look at that. There's 2 moons. How cool is that? I mean, I knew that, but I never look at the skybox in this game. That's cool. Is that someone I know? Are you someone I know? Yes, you do training and spells. Let's see, what spells do I want? Sixth barrier, that's expensive. 5th barrier is also expensive. And I think I have a shield spell already that's like roughly 5th barrier. I don't know if I have this yet. I don't think it would be on the list if I didn't have it, but I could be wrong. Let me check what feather spell I do have. Crushing burden, touch burden, 60 points for 10 seconds on touch. That doesn't seem super useful in, like, combat, but maybe it is. I guess if I need to get away from somebody, I could just make it so they can't move. You know what? Why not? It could be useful. Let's do it. All right, let me see if I have this already. 50 points for 10 seconds, huh? Feather, 20 points for 10 seconds. Hey, this one's better. I'm running out of money fast. Let's see. Restoration, enchant. Let's improve my enchant a little bit so that I don't waste as many soul gems later when I actually try to learn how to use it. Because these I'll actually, like, use out in the world somewhere, but not this one. Yeah, this is gonna be good for now. Just one more. Just one more. You should rest and meditate on what you learned. Can I sleep in this bed? Will I be in trouble? You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath. Your tongue fluttered in vain. Creepy. Love that. So, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what this is about. The tall figure with the golden mask is almost certainly Dagoth-ur, but I don't know what the rest of this is about. Maybe we'll find out. I rested. Why didn't I level up? There we go. It's because it triggered the dream thing. You've ascended to level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Alright, so we can get more speed. So, depending on how much you use a skill, it gives you a better bonus for upgrading that skill. So it's a good idea to use skills that you want to upgrade more because you actually have a hard limit on how many levels you can get. But at the same time, I don't want speed. It's not part of my build, but I'm using it because I'm running everywhere. So that's a problem with how Morrowind is built, but it's whatever. I'm going to do it for now because I do want to get a bit faster, and eventually I will stop putting points into this. For the others, let's kind of max out intelligence and willpower, and then we'll worry about like personality and crap like that. All right, we've leveled. Bye-bye. Just hops in this guy's house, sleeps in his bed, yeets out. Is this the other dude? Dude, yes. Trainer, no. Where's the other trainer? Sit up here? Is this the other dude? Is this the other... What? It's the same guy. It's the same guy. What? Okay, this is all one building. Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm dumb. Is this the other dude?
Wherein, what can I do for you?
Dude, no. Trainer, yes. You don't have any skills I want. Do better. The mirror. Wait. Can I just take this? Oh, I can read it without actually taking it. That's good. Oh, this is just a story. How long a story is this? It's a little bit much. Should I read it? Maybe another time. Let's see if I can take this without. Are we cool? We're cool. I just got away with it. I'll read it later. Oh, yeah. This is Caius. This is the shirtless skooma addict. I dumped all of my alchemy stuff on his table because it's too heavy. So if I need to do alchemy, I just grab this crap, do my alchemy, and then dump it back on here. So yeah. There is a spoon. Excuse me? Actual excuse me? Okay. Look, he owns a shirt. Wear that, you dumb frick. That is trapped. I've never looked at this stuff before. Wait, can I take this? I'm not gonna try it right now. Anyway, so I need to give him the stuff, but first I kind of want to look at those books I picked up because they looked interesting. None of them were the books I was actually looking for. Let's see. I put it on myself in order to read it. That's funny. This is a chronicle of the events of historical significance to the Dwemer freehold colony of Nchuleft. The text was probably recorded by an Altmer, for it is written in Altmeri. The death of Lord Elendum. It happened in second planting, PD 1220, that Lord Elendum, on a journey in the western uplands, came to Nichuleft, and Protector Anchard and General Rukulf met him there, and Dalen Zanchu also came to the meeting. They talked together long by themselves, but this only was known of their business, that they were to be friends of each other. They parted, and each went home to his own colony. Man, it really feels like it was written in some ancient language. Bluthanch and her sons came to hear of this meeting and saw in this secret meeting a treasonable plot against the councils, and they often talked of this among themselves. When spring came, the councils proclaimed, as usual, a council meet in the halls of Bams Amschnimd. I did not absorb anything from here to here. It did not make it into my brain. Oh, so this meeting that was like normal as far as we know, they were just dudes. These people decided that it was bad. They were like, there was a plot. There was a treason. When spring came, the councils proclaimed as usual a council meet in the halls of Bamsvishvis. The people accordingly assembled and hand-fasted with ale and song, drinking bravely, and much and many things were talked over at the drink table, and among other things were comparisons between different Dwemer, and at last among the councillors themselves. One said that Lord Elemdem excelled his fellow councillors by far and in every way. At this, Councillor Bluthanch was very angry and said that she was in no way less than Lord Elendum, and that she was eager to prove it. Instantly, both parties were so inflamed that they challenged each other to battle and ran to their arms. They just hop up from the mead hall, from the table, just get up and just run, just bolt to their weapons. They're sitting on like some They got a weapons rack over at the door or something. I don't know. Just ran to their arms. But some citizens who were less drunk and more understanding came between them and quieted them, and each went back to his colony. But nobody expected they would ever meet in peace again together. But then, in the fall, Lord Elendum received a message from Councillor Bruthanch inviting him to a parley at Hendor Stardums, and all Elendum's kin and citizens strongly urged him not to come, fearing treachery, but Lord Elendum would not listen to counsel, not even to carrying with him his honor guard. And sadly, it came to pass that while traveling to Hendor Stardums in Chinschich Pass, a host of foul creatures set upon Lord Elendum and killed him and all of his party. And many citizens said thereafter that Bluthanch and her sons had conjured these beasts and set them upon Lord Elendum, but nothing was proven. Lord Elendum lies buried at a place called Tunch. Okay. I wonder... Wait, what does that have to do with Nuchuleft? Nuchuleft. Oh, that initial meeting was at Nuchuleft. Okay, that's cool. All right. That wasn't as interesting as I hoped it would be. We're going to read the mirror later because it's long. Vampires of Vardenfell. Excerpts. The violent antipathy of Morrowind culture toward necromancy ensures that vampires are virtually unknown in Morrowind. The temple does not acknowledge the existence of Western vampire hunting orders. Nonetheless, interviews with temple officials persuade me that the Dunmer of Morrowind are experienced and knowledgeable in the handling of these menaces. On the other hand, they freely admit that even a large community of vampires might easily escape detection in the remote wastelands, or in the subterranean labyrinths of abandoned strongholds and wizard towers. The Ash Vampire of Ashlander legend is not undead. Sorceries and blessings affecting the undead reportedly have no effect on these creatures. No specimen has ever been examined, and no references have ever linked these legends with the known clans of Tamrielic vampires. Now, I believe Ash Vampire is a type of monster in this game. I can't remember encountering one if I ever have. But it's not a vampire as such. Where there are vampires, I believe there are 3 kinds of vampires in Morrowind. And they are nasty boys. I met a couple of them a while back. Vardenfell's 3 known bloodlines, there we go, differ greatly in their approach to prey. The Quara bloodline features exceptional strength and endurance, and attacks in a state of ecstatic frenzy. Aeunde vampires are potent spellcasters seeking to hypnotize victims before feeding, while the swift and agile Burn clan vampires prefer stealth and ambush, first poisoning the victim with a bite, then withdrawing to a safe distance, returning only to feed when the prey has weakened. Okay, so you've got warrior, rogue, and wizard, but as vampires. That's cool. It is supposed that vampirism is contracted from wounds received from a vampire. Since few victims survive vampiric attacks or feedings, the process of contracting the disease is little understood. Some have suggested that victims may willingly submit themselves to the will of a vampire, but no real evidence of this exists. During the incubation phase, lasting up to 72 hours, the vampirism disease exhibits no symptoms and may be cured by general spellcraft or cult blessings. Hold on, I thought you just said that very little is known about it. You just said that. Okay, well, we know this about it. However, during incubation, some victims have reported sleep disturbances and troubling dreams. After symptoms are exhibited, however, the disease is incurable and irreversible. And that's all we need to know about vampire. This is volume 1. There's another one out there somewhere. We'll find it later. Hey there, buddy. Are you here to discuss your orders, Virgus, or is there something else you want? Orders. These notes are from Hashfat Antibolus. Excellent. I trust I didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look over them in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Okay, what do you got? I glanced at 7 notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. It was the orc I thought it was. Yeah, it's the orc lady in the Mages Guild. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she's giving you the information. You're sending me on another fetch quest. Disturbing dreams? You're worrying me, Virgus. You're not going loopy on me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you're crazy, and they want to lock you up. If you have disturbing dreams and think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or a witch, and they want to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it. Okay, fair enough. Can't really argue with that. Tell me about the temple. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion. They worship 3 god kings, Amalexia, Solthasil, and Vivek, who are known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the Temple. They're narrow-minded and superstitious, but I find a lot to admire, particularly their concern for the poor. They accept Outlanders as members, but few Outlanders join except for the services. Talk to Fedrello Sadri at the Balmora Temple if you're thinking about joining. I don't know if I am. That sounds like something... I feel like that's something I probably wouldn't do. But I don't know. Maybe I will. I think, anyway. Whomst? Oh, one of the trainers that's available through the blades. Let's see, House Slalu. House Slalu is one of the 3 Dumbler great houses on Vardenfell. They're loyal supporters of the Empire, open-minded in religious and cultural matters, and greedy and ambitious in the best Imperial tradition. It's difficult to rise in their ranks as an Outlander, but the great houses hold the power in Morrowind. Talk to Hlalu counselors if you want to become a Hlalu retainer. And Redoran, so Hlalu are like merchants and like, you know, kind of like the thief skill set. They're basically, to oversimplify a little because the lore in this game is pretty sophisticated. They're basically like the Thieves Guild, but like the Morrowind version. There's a Thieves Guild in this game too. The Empire has their Thieves Guild, has a presence in Morrowind, but Hlalu is the local Thieves Guild, kind of. Where Redoran is more of a Fighters Guild kind of deal. House Redoran is one of the 3 Dunmer great houses, a very serious and honorable bunch. It's difficult for an Outlander to join and rise in their ranks, but the great houses are where the power lies in Morrowind. Talk to Redoran counselors if you want to pick up. And there's House Telvanni, which I guess he's not going to tell me about for some reason. He'll tell me about the Mages Guild. It's a guild for the arcane arts, and it's where you go to find wizards for hire. Training goods and services are cheaper for members, and they'll teleport you to, I think. It's talking about something to do with... Anyway, I don't care. I'm going. Oh, it's still raining. Oh, screw this. Gonna get out of this weather. Don't like it very much. We go in. How can you just like stand there? Just stand there in the rain. What's up with that? These dudes, they don't care. They just don't care. What? I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Vergus. And you cannot deny your lord. The 6th house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Well, that was sudden. Okay, here we go. What about Dagother? He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Inwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. In what way have I denied Lord Dagoth? I literally didn't know about him until like 10 minutes ago. 6th house. The 6th house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth. Oh my gosh. The true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Inwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. Sounds kind of racist, but okay. You're just gonna stroll, you're just gonna chill? Like this is a normal thing? This is just what you do on the weekends? He going. Okay. Oh, no.
Outlander, what do you need?
You are not the person I need to talk to. Wait a minute, I'm in the Mages Guild. Did I do a quest for you? Oh yeah, I did do a quest for her. Have you convinced, do you have Manway's guild dues? I don't remember about this. Guild dues I do have. Silipund. Have I been to Silipund? It would seem not. I completely forgot that I was... Oh, there's Nishivalifsivishkish. I completely forgot that I was supposed to go to Silipund and get somebody to, like, join the guild or something. Or it's possible that I got there and it was, like, so dangerous that I was like, I'll come back later. I literally don't remember being told to do that, so we'll worry about that later. Actually, my journal. My journal. Ba-do. Oh, interesting. I completely forgot that I had a side quest. Oh! Modern quest logs do have their upsides. They do have their perks. I'll admit that. I prefer this in most capacities. But it is funky that I cannot remember, like, what I did because I have to scroll back through all these pages. I have a quest to go to Solstheim, by the way. Freaking... Okay, let's see. The young fellow's family has lived in Alderaan for a long time. His parents died recently, left in their house and estate, but it was fallen with the past family. Wait a minute. I vaguely remember this. I, like, couldn't find the dude or something. I'll have to go back and actually do that at some point. Anyway. Let's see. Punavi, that was Manway. That was the one I did deal with. I don't know what this is about the other person besides Manway. Oh, the old Dunmer stronghold of Mirandus is just south of the lake. Penabi is on the trail that leads northeast from the lake. Okay, well, I don't remember that. I'm not going to worry about it right now. There's so much. There's so much stuff in this game. Yes, hello, you there.
What is your business here?
No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you are one of Caius' associates. That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. Okay, errand. Actually, what do you train in? Expensive stuff, that's what you train in. Spells? Cure poison, that could be good. I'm gonna take that. Cure common disease on other. I don't know if I would ever use that. I don't know if I have any way of knowing if somebody's diseased or not. These are all good, but I'll never know which one to use. I'll get strong resist magicka and hope that that just kind of covers everything. actually, I don't know what spells I have as far as resistance. There are so many freaking spells. It's a little ridiculous. You know what? I'm just gonna buy all of the resistance. Yep, sounds good. That's gonna be really pointless when I get Helseth's ring, but that's beside the point. It's beside the point entirely. Helseth's ring is just unbelievably broken. It resists 100% of magic, but that doesn't apply to like beneficial magic. It only resists damaging and like debuff magic. So you can just ignore all magic damage. That's gonna be fun. I love that. Anyway, errand. The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of what? Oh, he's already dead. Good. Take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudice against the necromancer. Oh, I wonder why. That's crazy. Man, can you imagine being like such a backwards just hick that from just, you know, downtown nowhere that you're still buy into this just freaking boomer concept that maybe raising the dead is kind of a bad idea. Man, those freaking Dunmer, they're so, oh man, the Ashlanders are just so out of it. They don't understand. They need to get with the times, man. Get with the times. Learn to, you know, to challenge a couple taboos here and there. Raising the dead, it's not really, you know, what it's cracked up. It's not that big a deal. Freaking Dunmer. I can't believe you can still get in trouble for raising the dead here in Morrowind. Here in Vardenfell, of all places. I mean, what the heck? Alright. How do I get there? Sum is south of Pelagiad. I have to go all the way to Pelagiad? Just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seyda-Neen and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Oh man, guess what? I have spells. Here, take this old short sword. Oh, I'm gonna sell this immediately. I hope you know that. Maybe the old scrolls will come in handy. Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, so it's just before the fork. Got it. Who the heck is this guy? He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano Tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing his skull from the ritual markings. Yep, sounds like a normal dude who wasn't into necromancy or any kind of weird crap. Seems safe and normal. Definitely gonna just go do this.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
I'll walk with a fucking spring in my step, lady. I don't know what that means. Repair. Oh my gosh, why does it cost so much to repair? Isn't it at full, like, durability? No, not at all. It's very badly damaged. It's a good thing I realized that before I tried to use it. Oh my gosh, please fix my glass dagger. Thank you, sir. Oh my gosh, I was so close to actually just breaking a glass dagger. I'm pretty sure you can't actually repair stuff once it breaks in this game. I could be wrong. I literally don't know. This is something I can actually use, but it's not so good. So I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell that because I'm pretty sure glass does the same as silver as far as affecting things that are immune to normal weapons. Going to sell that because it's kind of mid. Actually, it's not too mid. It's not terribly mid, and it weighs 8 freaking pounds. That weighs 2 pounds. I'm dumping this. It weighs too much. Anyway. I have read this. I am done with it. I don't buy that item. I haven't read the mirror yet, so I do need to remember to read that before I sell it. I don't buy that item. Okay. I don't want to sell you that emerald. I don't want to sell it to you. Can't have it. All of this for 40 gold. Are you all right, man? That doesn't seem like a lot. That doesn't seem like enough. All right, give me 40 gold for it. Give me 40. Okay, he accepted that. We're just gonna move on. Oh, it's still raining. All right, now I have a problem. Okay, first of all, I have a problem with that weather. All right, we're gonna go in here and worry about this. And you know what? You know what? Let me just... The music, just a little more low-key. Just a little. Okay, Pelagiad's down there. So probably the easiest way to get where I want to be is to take the Silt Strider to Seyda and walk to Pelagiad. Right? That's probably the best way. Do you have any money? He does not have any money. I will not try to sell him anything. All right, Silt Strider it is. This is the boy. He dispenses the fast travel. Respect him. I couldn't hear you over all of the weather. I'm your local caverner, and I hope can find you a Silt Strider. Travel to your destiny. I'm not gonna worry about that. Travel. I could go to Vivek straight from here. That's neat. That's kind of chill. I don't actually remember where Saran is. Oh yes, I do. I've been there. I'm just dumb. But I need to get to Seyda.
Why walk when you can ride?
Why indeed? Good question. I honestly really love several things about this game, as I have expressed, but one of the cool things is the fast travel exists, but it's part of the world. You basically have to figure out how you're going to get from point A to point B. And you know what? I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Because it's immersion. It's my immersion, man. Right?
Make it quick, Outlander.
Never mind. Immersion doesn't exist. Alright. Let's see, do you have any good spells? Not really. Not super good. Barter. Will you buy my emerald? He will buy my emerald. About time somebody wanted that emerald. My diamond. Gonna buy a diamond? Yes, he will buy a diamond. I know they're used in alchemy, but like they're worth so freaking much, man. I can't just crush that up into potions. I'm not even good at potions yet, if at all. Let's see, will he buy Vampires of Ardenfell? The answer is yes. Will he buy Chronicles of Chulift? Oh crap. Oh crap, we're over the limit. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Probably don't need that. Fishing pole? I don't think there's fishing mechanics in this game. You know what? I could buy a Journeyman's Lockpick. Let's get 2. You can get 2, they're cheap. And then we'll try to sell some Dwemer coins, right? I can even sell multiple. Yep, that's one too many. $793. Let's see if we can get it up to 800. Yes! Alright, and thus begins our journey. Just gonna quick save. And off we go. Now we get to another of Morrowind's mechanics that I appreciate but do not enjoy. Unlike the lore and the fast travel, I appreciate it. I get what they were going for, but I'm not happy about it. And that's that if you want to run fast and get through the wild fast, it's going to use stamina. And if you're low on stamina, you're very easy to kill. None of your attacks will land and none of your spells will cast. So I saw a Nyx Hound over there and I was like, okay, I have to walk for a minute just in case it notices me. I need to be at high stamina. I think it's safe now though. I know there is something on this road that is like way more powerful than it should be and will try to kill me. I think it's a person. I think there's some NPC that comes up to me and is like, hey, I'm gonna mess you up. There's also like a freaking scrib. They're easy to kill if you can hit them. That is a Netch. They are one of the more unique and cool things that you find in Morrowind. Balmora, Pelagiad, Narmok, Satanine, Laud, I think Vivek's this way, and Ebonheart. So this is the crossroad, and I think the NPC I was talking about that just straight up kills you is over there. So I'm not going to go that way, particularly since it's not where I was going anyway. Is that a grass in my crosshair, or is it a monster? I think it's a grass. I need to keep an eye out because there's an ancestral tomb. It's probably this one. Andrano. So, yeah, here we go. Ooh, let me grab this stuff. All right, here we are. Let me just make sure I have a spell that's gonna do me some freaking good here. I don't know what kind of spells are good against ghosts. I'm gonna use the Shadow Weave Ring for now. I have to hold control to be hidden, which is irritating. He has nothing of value besides his gold. It hasn't seen me, has it? That's a no. Awesome. Shrine of St. Veloth. Will St. Veloth bless me? Would you like to make a donation of 35 gold and receive a blessing? Heck yeah! What blessing do you ask for? Oh, you can clear blight and poison and crap here. That's awesome. CV restoration, or let's go with Velos indwelling. What does that do? Fortify magic at 10 points. So I just have a little bit more magic than I otherwise would have, which is not bad. It's not nothing. There is a Bone Walker through that door. In case you couldn't tell, I have a ring of fireball. Has it seen me? Can't tell. Is it trying to cast fireball on me? It's not working if so. Oh, there's a skeleton. He's running. He's running. Okay. Let's go with lightning bolt, 'cause I think fireball's out. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, that's bad. Those do too much damage. We're gonna be a little bit less careful this time around because that was dumb. I was very careful and it did very little for me. What spell do I have slotted right now? Velos Robe, restore health. That's cool and all. We're gonna go with the... You know what? To fight the ghosty boy, I'm actually just gonna go with Fire Bite. Hi, buddy. You're still alive. Yeah, I thought glass would affect ghosts. Turns out I was right. So I can go this way now. Try that first. I don't think that means anything. I think there are just scary noises in these tombs sometimes. It's like the Dunmer's ancestors are just chilling, just vibing. Okay, that did some damage. He's got a bow, so I need to be careful. There we go. Now I just don't have the fireball to deal with the Bone Walker. Oh, spark arrows. Those are good money. That's a little too heavy for the value. Nah, I'd say the same for that. No. So, I'm not sure if these are like... I know some gems on altars are trapped, but I don't think... Actually, I think I could take this. I think I can safely take that. But man, is that scary. Oh, heck. I won! And I'm alive! Very cool. We're gonna go down here and just kind of... Yeah. Iron Spear, also not worth. I don't think anyone's watching right now. If you're watching, let me know if it's too dark to actually see what the heck is going on. I can try to do something about that. I think it's alright, but I can't tell for sure. Nordic battle axe. Journeyman's armorer's hammer. Repair prongs. I'm not sure. Oh, those are used for something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna take them. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Wasted a spell slot on my ring. It recharges over time, but yeah. Okay, before I go down, I'm gonna check out over. That goes down too. Okay. Hound meat. Ghoul heart. That's expensive. What all is down here? Oh, more skeletons. I don't have enough charge, so I'm gonna go lightning bolt. Oh, I wasted a shot. Now we have to actually fight a bone walker. And I don't have my fireball anymore, so get over here. Let's see. Shield for 5 points, 30 seconds. Do I have a better shield? It looks like I don't. So we're gonna cast shield. And then we're gonna switch to Fire Bite, I think. Yeah, Fire Bite will work. I also have a lock spell if I need it, which is kind of neat. So, shield. And then Fire Bite, not Fireball. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful plays. Oh, it's the skull I need. What do you know? Dagger of Judgment. That's pretty vibe. I'm gonna have to take that. Thanks, bros. 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 15. I'm definitely gonna steal this. Ooh. Your unarmored skill is increased. Definitely gonna steal this book about, like, the tribunal. That seems cool. Bargain shock resistance. Cheap restore luck. Native Gajulan bone mold helm. Ooh. Money. Scroll of elemental burst. Fire. Nice. Yeah, I haven't got a clear idea of what I'm doing as far as this character, but I've definitely decided early on that he does not give a crap about just absolutely coming in here and just doing grave robbing. Okay, it's too dark. Hold on a second, I can do something about that. It's that... It's on target, so I will cast it. Excuse me? Okay, that's worthless. Do I have a spell that actually lets me see in the dark? Well, it looks like I don't have a spell that actually lets me see in the dark. It's okay, I'm sure there's a light inside this room. Well, what do you know? I know what I'm talking about. We're gonna go with Firebite again. Herbs all over that. Iron Dagger. Worthless. Homilies of Blessed Amalexia. No! I need to not have my tooltips open if I'm not using them. E is read. It doesn't give me skills, and you know what, I'll skim it. Young Sothasil, while playing in the egg mine, saw a number of scribs in a deep shaft. He began to cast stones upon them, snickering as they skittered and scattered, until one of the scribs, lifting its head up in agony, cried out to Sothasil, "Please, please have mercy, little boy, for what is sport to you is suffering and death to us." And so Sothasil discovered that the idle amusements of one may be the solemn tortures of another. Okay, so it's just like Aesop's fable kind of things, but with the three gods of the tribunal. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'm gonna read it right now though. That's neat though. I love that there's little stuff like, because that contributes nothing to the game technically, but it's just like, yeah, there feels like there's depth to this world, you know? I'm going this way. What is this? I can't see it. I think I have a candle. Oh, heck, I better not have sold all my candles because I thought the light spell was useful. You know something? I think I sold all my candles because I thought the light spell was useful. That's chill. That's a vibe. We just gonna... Can I take this? The answer is no. And now we come to the area I wasn't able to get into the other time. You can't rest here, enemies are nearby. I killed all the enemies. Oh, okay. What if I go over here? I can rest here. I fully expected a Dark Brotherhood assassin to show up while I was trying to sleep. They're relatively easy to kill, though, so I like to just farm them for their expensive armor. That is another way I got to just having infinite money. Are you casting spells? He's trying to. Wait a minute, I actually had a debuff there for a second. It's gone now. My fireball ring probably recharged by now. Now where was that skeleton? Where did he come from? It is literally just too dark in here for me to see anything. Oh, I was just down there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so it just kind of loops back around. I wonder if I can jump down there without dying. I'm not gonna bother. I've already been down there. Yeah, you keep being creepy over there. I'm just gonna leave. And with that, we have done the menial task The question is, do I go directly back to the Mages Guild? Do I just walk back to Satanin? Or do I check out Pelagiad while I'm here? I think somebody's probably going to give me a quest if I go to Pelagiad, but I also kind of just want to have been there. How far is it, though? How far to Pelagiad? Oh, it's right there. Well, hello, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. I just found myself a nice little town. Now, what it is if I were to try to get to Balmora from here, that is a freaking trek. The first time I played this game, I was just like, I don't need to take the Silt Strider. I'm an adventurer. I want to adventure in this open world. I'm going to walk from Satanin to Balmora, which I actually did in this playthrough too, but I did it the much more direct route of over to Hlaod and then up the Odai. But that first time, I went from Satanin, I went over to Pelagiad, chilled in Pelagiad for a while, checked out everything, and then walked all the way up here and like past Fort Moonmoth and to Balmora. It was nuts. I don't recommend it. It's a long walk. Anyway. What all is there? That's some dude's house. That's some dude. Wait, are you a sleeper? Sometimes some Dunmer are just sleepers and there's no way to know that they are. They just, when you talk to them, or they'll talk to you and it turns out, oh yeah, he's one of these weird cultist dudes. I don't think they're even cultists. I think Dagoth just like mind controls them or something. Hi there. Oh man, he's creepy looking. Common pants. Common robe. Expensive amulets on the bottom shelf. Anyway, I don't think there's anything. I remember one time I figured out how to steal like his entire inventory, and that was fun, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. I'm not doing a thief build as such. I'm just playing as somebody who, given the opportunity, doesn't mind robbing people blind. Wait an hour so my stamina refills. I think I already quick saved, but we'll just double check. And now we persuade. Yas. Yas. Now I can get better prices for my crap. That was not a great price. Do better. Weapons. The spark arrows. What do you give me for these? What do you give me for these? That's pretty okay. Okay. The dagger of judgment. Do I want to keep that? Honestly, not sure. Doesn't weigh too much. I might keep it for the time being. How much would he give me for it? Nothing. Okay. Let's try to sell him some Dwemer coins. Okay, we got some Dwemer coins there. That's good. And yeah. Oh, the helmet. Yeah, I definitely wanted to sell the helmet. Yos. Negotiate up a little bit. I think we're good here. Let's see if I can get it up to 375. Yos. Ah! He immediately puts on the helmet. Oh, that's beautiful.
Think of Pelagiad.
It's wonderful. You guys are great. Keep doing what you're doing. That's adorable. Yes, I'll buy this helmet. Immediately puts it on. Hello. Whoa. Hey. All right. Sorry about that. The evil, conniving, just mastermind known as the mailman came to the door, and he was out for my blood, man. He was on it. He was going to end my life, probably, if the doggo hadn't noticed him. But thankfully, the crisis has been averted, and I am still alive. Which, yeah, so that's good. I don't think this guy tells me anything I give a crap about, except maybe Pelagiad. The Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivec, Sedanine, Balmora, and points north. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here, and pretty soon there's a few shops and a trade house. It's a pleasant little village. If you didn't know better, you'd think you were in Daggerfall or some other high rock town. That's kind of fun. Yeah, it's a nice little place. If you didn't know better, immediately outside the town walls, look, there's the giant mushrooms, you know, as they have in High Rock. But yeah, no, that's actually kind of cool. You can see, in no uncertain terms, the Imperial architecture versus what we saw in Balmora. Somebody's arms. Armorer, let's go. Hey, buddy. Actually, I just sold a helmet to the other guy, so I don't think I actually have anything to sell you. But it's cool that you exist. Love that. Repair. 27 gold pieces. Okay, we'll do it. Stuff's expensive to keep running. 36 lessons of Vivec, sermon 15. Maybe he'll buy that. He doesn't buy that item. Probably the other place will buy it. Did I sell the mirror by accident? I think I sold the mirror without reading it. Nope, I still have it. Let's read the 36 lessons of Vivec real quick. How long is it? You know what? We'll skim it. These were the days of Ressania, when Kimmer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of Umsivi and their champions, the Flem, and the Veloth would retreat. When the gods of Veloth would retreat unto their own to mold the cosmos and other matters, the Hortor would at times become confused. Hey, I can relate to that. Vivec would always be there to advise him, and this is the third of the 3 lessons of Ruling Kings. The Ruling King will remove me, his maker. This is the way of all children. His greatest enemy is the Sharmat, who is the false dreamer. You or he is the shingle Hortator. Beware of the wrong walking path. Beware the crime of benevolence. Behold him by his words. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm just going to sell the book over here at the place where he'll buy it, hopefully. Need to remember to jump more. Want to upgrade that acrobatics skill. Do you have any money left? Maybe enough. Maybe enough. Nope, not quite enough. Oh well. I'll sell it to somebody else. I think there's one more merchant in here in the tavern. Hello? Oh, he's an Ashlander, so he doesn't know our language very well. It's kind of cool. Samia, I feel like I've heard about you before. You don't offer any services, so I don't know who the heck you are. A sorcerer, though my mastery of special disciplines of the realms and their powers and principalities, I have learned to summon and command their denizens to do my bidding. I do these things for coin, or to suit my own interest. I'll summon enchanter, enchanting. Okay, so I don't think she'll do enchantment for you, and I don't think you can have, like, companion NPCs in this game, and if you could, oh my gosh, would you not want to? He does training. He does not do training. I think it's because I'm not in the Thieves Guild. What? Smooth. Yeah, okay, she's trying to sweet talk me into joining the Thieves Guild, isn't she? Do you do anything? You do training? Nope. Everyone in here is Thieves Guild, aren't they? that moment when you walk into a tavern and realize that everyone in there is Thieves Guild. This guy's probably, well, what is he? Well, he doesn't offer any services, so it doesn't matter.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Will you buy my crap? That's a probably. Here we go. No. I'm busy that day, sorry. You want to get a merchant to like you, so she'll pay more for your stuff. So you immediately start asking her out. You just go right to 100. That's what you're doing now. Okay, enough of that. RNG's bad on this run. How do I quick load? Do I have to actually just select the quick save? The answer is yes, I think. All right, let's try this again. We got off on the wrong foot earlier in that other timeline. We got off on the... Okay. I'm gonna try this like 1 or 2 more times, and then we're going to stop doing that because it gets silly. Persuasion is just absolutely just RNG in this game, and it's kind of awful. Yes! Oh. Yeah, and it's like, even if you succeed once, like, it's if you fail once, it's gonna be worse. Like, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step back. What if I just... Do I have a luck spell? I have a luck spell. Let's do it. Do I have a charm spell? I have a personality spell. That's something. Let's do that. Let's see if that stacks. It does stack. Okay. We have 30 seconds. And then it still is gonna hit you with... It's still gonna hit you with this. Now, it went down by less per failure that time, so that's a good strat. This is quickly going to become ridiculous, and I am aware of such. Let's see, Jack of all trades. And then Thief Ring. Fail. Fail. Success. And increase to 19. We need to succeed 1 more time. Oh my gosh. Success. Fail. Fail. And now it's gonna just keep going down. It's just gonna get worse. It gets harder to succeed on the checks the lower the starting point is, and that's just the worst. All right, this is the last try, I think, and then we're gonna actually go do something with our lives. I am gonna need to get off of here before too long, so we might not even get back there and finish this quest on this stream, I think. All right. Failure. All right, we're gonna go with that. We're just gonna take the level up, and I don't buy that item. Future. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to sell anything to you anyway. Just gonna head on out of here. I think there's stuff in the fort that you can like do. There might be quests or something, but I'm not gonna go in there right now because I don't feel like it. So I apologize for the irritating little blue bar down there. I forgot to turn that off before I booted up the game. I forgot to hide the interface in my tracking software. And Morrowind is such that if I try to... I can't get to any other windows. Oh, there's a gore. Hello. Are you a docile lad? Aw, he purr. He hover ominously, but he also purr. Anyway, Morrowind locks you out of actually getting to any of the rest of your operating system. So I would have to close the game to do that one little adjustment. So I'll just have to remember to turn it off next time. I have the sneaking suspicion that thing is going to attack me. Okay, ring of fireball, here we go. That's what you get. Freaking Nyx Hound. Enchanted items are incredibly good, and they will keep you alive, because if I had had to cast a spell right then, or swing my dagger, I had no stamina. It wouldn't have worked. But rings are guaranteed to cast successfully, which is nice. So, here we go. I think I'm going to make it back to Balmora. And that might just be, we might just call it a day from there. And we'll get back into this another time, probably next week. I don't think I'm going to have the capability to stream more than once a week for the time being, which is unfortunate. But hopefully we also don't go any more long hiatuses. That would not be great. I don't prefer it. I very much prefer to get on here every once in a while. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep up with just doing this game, because that's a grand old time. I need to get back to... Oh, I can go to Nissus from here. I'm not going to, but I can. Going to Balmora. Nissus is expensive. Where is Nissus? I literally don't know where Nissus is. Anyway, we'll worry about that another time. Those dudes chilling on top of that roof at the council club. Chilling at the council club. Oh, they be chilling at the council club. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. If I go diagonally? Alright, I figured out the most powerful exploit in the game. You can actually move kinda fast if you get into a rhythm here.
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
No, I don't like you. I'm going to stand here and not say anything, actually. I'm actually going to stand here and not say anything for at least a week, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to overwrite Jivin. What are all of these? Oh, this is a different character I had on here. I think he had mods installed or something, so I can't load his saves. Anyway, save over Jivin. And that's going to be it for today. Like I said, I'll be back with this whenever I'm back with this. Oh, depending on whether I can get some free time to work on some crap. I have some stuff in the pipeline. I have some stuff conceptualized. I even have a video actually scripted for the most part. I just need to record it and edit and all that. But keep an eye out. I should have some stuff going up. I don't know, within the month, hopefully. If not, then what am I even doing with my life? But within the month, not within February, because there's only one day left, but within the following month, Anyway, keep an eye out. I'll have some cool stuff coming out. But yeah, I'll be back with this on another time and date. So now we have to quit Morrowind, kill the game entirely, in order so that my cursor will be free to come over here and turn off the stream. Old games are fun. Old games are really fun. I don't know this for sure. I've heard tell in the lore, in the legends of Internet Land, that the game Bully, if you try to run it on a modern machine and you don't know how to set the settings correctly, supposedly the game will run, but it will run at like the default resolution is like the size of a thumbnail. It's like this teeny tiny little blurb on your screen, because there were just fewer pixels on a screen back then. But that might not be accurate. That's just what I've heard, is that there's goofy stuff like this. In this case, it's Morrowind will take over all control of your cursor and stuff. You can't even Windows key out of it to get to the start menu. I tried. Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2 is interesting. If you want to play it in full screen, you have to lock your monitor to 60 FPS, because if it goes over that, I had a monitor that was capable of like 160 FPS, 60 hertz. I had a monitor that was capable of like 144 hertz, but Dark Souls 2 will not run in full screen. Of course, Dark Souls 2 is exceptionally jank in every way, but yeah, fun stuff, cool stuff, weird stuff old games do. Dark Souls 2 isn't even that old. It just acts like it's a game from 2001. Where Morrowind is actually, I think it's from 2002, but yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, so I'll catch you guys later, hopefully soon, and